Now Compton is the most expensive real estate in the nation.
Because
Okay,
from cars
classic
to-
car building is the same as real estate.
Okay.
You can't have a real brick and mortar and not own a building. Because, like, for example, Tesla moves into Hawthorne, California, which is like 10 minutes away from where I was in Gardena. And immediately they start buying up the real estate and say, get rid of all these guys. Get rid of these paint shops, these transmission mufflers, et cetera,
Wow.
shops. So I like, okay, look, we got to start buying the real estate to make sure we don't get pushed out.
Okay.
So now we secured a lot of the real estate. And in fact, we went in and started buying the vacant buildings and fixing things up because we don't want, I didn't like the whole idea of, oh, this lady was raped in that vacant building. This guy got shot and they dumped the body in that vacant building. So it's like, you know what, let's buy these buildings and let's fix them up and let's create businesses in those buildings, you know? So that's what we started doing. Now Compton is the most expensive real estate in the nation
Oh, wow.
because of the industry that's there, because we'll buy it if they don't, and they know it.
What would you have done differently?
I would have bought everything I would have bought earlier. I would have bought all the vacant buildings first. So because I had 35 years of real estate and helping my friends get buildings, protecting them from being kicked out or booted out, protecting them from the politicians and learning how to language. So I decided to write a book. Baby told me, he said, what you know, 99% of the world don't know. So I should write it down. You know, I thought everybody was okay around the country, but I found out black communities all over America look like garbage. I go to Tuskegee. Why is 89% of the businesses in Tuskegee vacant?
And then another thing I always notice, the MLK streets
Yeah,
always
absolutely.
the worst.
Always the worst.
Why is that?
But you go to Compton and say, so you don't have that problem in Compton. They say, I graduated from Tuskegee. And I look, Tuskegee's a dump. When I say I graduated from Compton, I looked out for Compton. I said, we're building a new school. We built a grocery store. Go look. We fixed up all the houses. We got planters up the middle of the street with red bricks, and we got the certain kind. I don't even know the name of the trees. They look. Wow.
You went back. And
we went back and we never really left.
Okay.
We never left. Black people, black businesses work good in black neighborhoods. I know white folks are not going to buy from me. I'm not going to move my lowrider shop in the middle of a white neighborhood when my customers come from here. You know, I'm not going to open up a barber shop in the middle of a white neighborhood. We put our money back in Compton.
Into your neighborhood.
So now I can go anywhere. But I wanted people to know what I know. 35 years of battleground real estate. I'm going to sell your house or sell you a house, but they're trying to take your house from you. They're trying to take your business. Don't let the real estate lie to you and tell you this. So I wrote a book about it because I wanted people not to be bamboozled, not to lose money.